Chris Mulcahy on a strange taste testing mission.
He is out at Spring Hill Nursery in Troy, and I'm not kidding, he is eating flowers. So let's go out there and join him now. Chris, you enjoying that snack this morning?
Dan, they're actually better than you would ever think. I've been eating flowers all morning, as you just saw right now, all because of Debbie Zary. Thank you for this unique diet, but until today, I did not realize you could eat these things.
You know, you have just gotten all your vitamins for the day, actually.
Oh, I have? Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Flowers are actually jam-packed with vitamins, especially things like coneflower, echinacea, vitamin C, vitamin A. That's why people eat these things for colds.
So do you think that I should just go out in my yard and maybe I'll just start eating your garden, or is you going to get mad at me for that?
Absolutely not. Yes, I will get mad at you. Because
she has a nice garden, by the way.
not all flowers are edible. So you really need to do your research. There are some flowers that are poisonous, so don't just go out and start eating flowers. You also want to make sure that you're careful as to where you're getting them from. You don't want to just pull off on the side of the road because you don't know. Maybe the farmer that has these flowers, you don't know what he's been treating with.
All right, well, now I'm nervous. Did you poison me with these flowers, or are these okay to eat?
Maybe. I mean, you're feeling brave, right?
I think so. I feel a little bit woozy. No, we're doing fine this morning, but I've noticed I've eaten 3 different flowers, but all of them taste differently. What are the different categories? Like, one I just had was kind of peppery almost.
Yeah, that would be daylily. It has kind of a nice peppery fragrance, or a peppery taste as well. So it's a great addition for salads. You could also use it like you would use a squash bloom. You can stuff it, you can fry it, you can do anything. Things like
and they smell nice too.
They're lovely.
So lovely, absolutely lovely.
Things like pansies have more of a mild taste. So all of these you can actually put on a salad to make it look and taste.
And I think the best thing is it makes it look beautiful, so a beautiful little snack. This doesn't really have too much flavor, but what do you do with it, though? Of course, we're not just going to be like herbivores, just like rabbits jumping around the yard. What do we do to make it a little more civilized?
Well, what you're going to do, Chris, is you're going to take this boring salad here.
Okay.
That's just mixed greens, and you're going to spice it. You're going to make it very Martha.
Martha Stewart. Oh, Martha.
By putting all of these flowers in it. Some of the other things that we've done is you can use any kind of herb or even the flowers from herbs and put in butter. This is a rosemary butter that I made last night.
Oh, wow.
You can take pansies and freeze them right into ice cubes, which is kind of a nice thing to do. It gives your guests a neat drink, and you can put mint right in there as well.
Wow, and it really does brighten it up. Look at this salad right there. Really just and food's all about aesthetics, so that's going to be some of the bigger things. So we're going to continue eating flowers here, but Debbie's actually going to show us what we're going to have for dessert, all with flowers. So Megan and Dan, looks like I can just stop by and pick up some flower petals for you. How about that?
Wow, that is fantastic. He is really getting into that.
I know, and I said I like the flowers in the ice cube, and you said...
What is that in my drink?
All right, you're in for a treat, or maybe our Chris Mulcahy is. He's on a strange taste testing mission.
Yeah, he's hanging out at Spring Hill Nursery and really eating flowers.
Not joking.
And Chris, there's a bit of an art to eating flowers, is there not? We found out last time, huh?
Absolutely, Dan. We already just got done with our flower salad, I guess that we'll call it, with a little bit of pansies thrown in there. So why not move on to dessert? That's why we have Debbie Zary here, our flower eating expert.
Yes, absolutely.
Even though I've been eating more flowers than her all morning. But roses, you were saying, are some of the sweetest. Seems like a pretty big mouthful, though.
Hey, now wait a minute.
Okay, never mind.
We need to crystallize them first.
Crystallize them?
There's nothing that makes a dessert more elegant than candying or crystallizing rose petals.
Oh, wow.
And it's actually a very easy process. So what you're going to do is grab a petal off of one of these blooms.
All right, just rip a little petal off.
Any petal. So you're going to start by putting it in some water with a little bit of salt in it.
A little bit of salt? Like how much salt do you put in this water?
Just a pinch. It's just going to preserve the color.
A little dab will do.
Just a dab. Put it in an ice bath next. That's going to really preserve the look. Then you're going to dab it. Make sure it gets dry.
Okay.
Now we're actually going to do the crystallizing.
Okay. Crystallizing engaged.
You're going to dip it in an egg white bath, which is going to kind of act as your glue. Then shake it out. Get the excess off.
Shake your flower petal. Sorry about that.
Wipe it in the sugar.
All right.
You're doing an excellent job.
Well, thank you.
And then just lay it out to dry.
Oh, wow.
So now keep in mind when you're looking at putting rose petals into your dessert, use roses that are in your own garden.
Okay, so this is a gorgeous display that you might be able to get from a local florist, but why can't we use that?
Because most likely, see how there's not one pest on those roses?
That's true, the little pests.
Guess what they've been putting on there?
Pesticides?
Ah, very nice. And of course, as you're
a little sticky from the sugar, by the way.
Eating your beautiful rose petal dessert, there's nothing better to wash it down with than maybe a cup of rosebud tea.
I had no idea that you could do all this. And most of this is all in your garden, and this is a little finished product right here, and it's very sweet, very nice. But one of the biggest discoveries I had was these little petals are some of the sweetest things I've ever had. 30% more sweet than sugar. It's called stevia in the raw that you can get, and I really can't believe it. I don't know, I feel like I'm eating my overload of your garden all morning, but it's amazing just the natural sweetness that you see through all here. But Debbie, thank you so much for really showing us what else you could do with all these flowers. And my favorite thing, of course, again, is to wash it all down. You put those petals right inside the ice cubes, making any dinner that you're going to have aesthetically pleasing. Thanks a lot, Debbie. Have a wonderful time at Fox 45 in the morning. I'm just going to eat away in the meantime.
Well, so long for all those flowers, I guess.